Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Nyanza podcast. My name is Josiah Odanga. This country is currently being led by some of its worst characters. We are in a Kakistocracy. We are being led by some of the most incompetent people that we can find around. As soon as President Ruto took the reins of power of this country in 2022 August, as early as January 2023, already there were street protests clamoring for change, especially in the wake of senseless taxation that the regime was imposing on its people. The protests that started in 2023 peaked in 2024 June 25th, when the Gen Zs of this country even breached parliament, and it led to the firing of the entire cabinet of President William Ruto and the dropping of the controversial finance bill. That was the power of the people, and that day we sensed freedom. This podcast is to discuss what it will take to remove President William Ruto from power. There are names that have been coming forward. The name of the former powerful cabinet secretary Fred Matiang'i, the name of Morara Kebasa, the young man, the name of Okiya Omtatah, the activist, and I believe that several other names will be emerging as we move closer to 2027. But will these people be able to remove President William Ruto from power? Let us dive into it. But before we do that, kindly press the like and subscribe button below so that next time when we post, you should be able to see our podcast. Can Morara Kebasa, can Fred Matiang'i, can Okiya Omtatah, and any other person who will emerge be able to remove President William Ruto from power in 2027? Because that's what we need. That's what we are admiring. Remember, if you go to social media today, you will realize that most people do leave a comment saying that I will vote for anybody who is able to remove President William Ruto from power. Or some will say that I will vote for someone other than President William Ruto. Well, President William Ruto is strategizing, and that's why he is appointing tribal figureheads to his ministry so that he will be able to have a bit of support come next general election. And it's clear that is no longer being liked by the people of the Mount Kenya region. My submission in this podcast is that the pro-change people in Kenya badly needs the Mount Kenya region to once again remove President William Ruto from power. Why am I saying this? I mean, the people of Mount Kenya have tasted power, the topmost seat in this country 3 times, during the presidency of Jomo Kenyatta, during Mwai Kibaki, and just recently during the reign of President Uhuru Kenyatta. These are people who know how it feels to be in power, how power tastes like. They have also tasted how it feels to be the second in command in the name of a deputy president. The last time they were there, and that was just recently, their man who was occupying that seat was Honorable Rigathi Gachagua, who was ousted like a burukenge. He was chased. The region has remained bitter. And each and every day, we see someone senior in government with roots from Mount Kenya emerging to condemn this government, especially in the wake of the ongoing abductions in the country. The latest being former Speaker and the Cabinet Secretary of Public Service, Honorable Justin Muturi. The Mount Kenya region is very furious with this government, and that is the kind of fury that we need to remove President William Ruto from power. You talk of Dr. Fred Matiang'i is not stepping forward strongly to convince the people that is in the race. Okiya Omtatah is not going beyond press briefings. The young man Morara Kebasa is doing quite well, but it's saddening that the very young people who ought to be protecting him are the ones who are ridiculing whatever he's doing lately. That brings me to saying that the Gen Zs who said that they are tribeless and leaderless The best they can do is to make noise and to protest on the streets. But that will not take President Ruto out of power. If you just make noise and you say that you are leaderless, then you are going nowhere. You need a leader. And yet, Morara Kebasa surged forward and they are there castigating him. Kasmuel Makoure was there, but he was too angry. And he has since been silenced with food. His mouth is full. He has retreated into his tribal cocoon, the Luo. And now is praising Raila Odinga and his ODM like nonsense. What I'm saying, Mount Kenya region has the fury that we need to remove anyone from power. And these people are people with the a proven track record of voting for whomever they want. Even if it's somebody who can barely read his name, they will vote for that person. And they will come out. Utasikia tu wakisema kumira kumira, then you will see them queuing and voting. That's unlike the Nyanza region that the President William Ruto is courting currently. If 700,000 people in Nyanza did not vote, and they could not come out to vote for Raila Odinga, what makes you believe that they will come out and vote for President William Ruto, somebody that Raila Odinga will direct them to support? If at all they will do, there will be voter apathy in Nyanza. And that way, Nyanza, especially Luo Nyanza, becomes a vote block that cannot be trusted if you want to become president. In 2022, let me refer to some of the statistics here. In 2022, Ruto polled 7.11, which was 50.49% of the total votes cast, which was used to announce him as president. Of that vote, 4.5 million votes came from the central region and the Rift Valley. And for the central region, we had counties of Laikipia, Tharaka Nithi, Murang'a, Kiambu, Nyeri, Kirinyaga, Nyandarua, Embu, Meru, and Nakuru, which collectively gave him 3 million, meaning his Rift Valley backyard gave him less than 2 million. And to be specific, it was 1.6 million from 7 Rift Valley counties. So it means that Mount Kenya has the numbers. And even if you check very closely, you realize that most of the Gen Zs who are currently clamoring for change in this country are from the Mount Kenya region. Meaning these figures come 2027 after another mass voter registration. People in the numbers in the Mount Kenya region will go up. Meaning their Gen Zs again will be able to take votes, and then their votes will also count. If you remember, the clamor that is ongoing is revolving around the Gen Zs, and these people are tired. They are not employed. If they are employed, they are underpaid. If they start businesses, the businesses are not doing well. The people of the Mount Kenya will lead the war that this country needs for us to take William Ruto home. Nyanza region, for example, had 2.14, and that's Luo Nyanza. Then in Gusii, which is Kisii and Nyamira, we had 960,000 votes. As we speak, the Gusii people are not happy with their Luo Nyanza counterparts. They are saying that Raila Odinga has only appointed his Luo kinsmen into the cabinet, yet they have all along been supporting the Raila Odinga through ODM. While Simba Arati is saying that they missed the days of Simeon Nyachae. And by saying that, he simply means that they want to hive off Kisii from ODM, just like the days of Simeon Nyachae. So what I'm saying is this: the second region in this country that should contribute their votes to that of the Mount Kenya is the Gusii Nation. The Gusii Nation, with their 960,000 votes, they can add it to that of the Mount Kenya. And also the Kuria people in Migori, they have never been happy. Their votes can also top up the Mount Kenya vote. So at this point in time, I don't want to speculate who the Mount Kenya region should produce to become president or to vie for the presidency. What I'm saying is that we really need that region to surge forward and take the war to Ruto's doorstep. Produce a candidate, a viable candidate for that matter. Look for the Kisii people, add their votes unto theirs. Then look for somebody like Governor Natembeya of Trans Nzoia. That person has an ability and he will be able to get them some votes. Remember, from Western Kenya, we have Mudavadi, Musalia, and National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula. Those people, if you look at them, they are very much comfortable with this government to an extent that they will not stage any opposition to the current Kakistocracy. Let the Mount Kenya region surge forward and save this country from the Kakistocracy. Whether they give us a good candidate is another topic altogether. That's my analysis. I don't know what you think, but I would really love to see your thoughts in the comment section. But before you leave, I'm asking you once again, may you press the like and the subscribe button so that you can be able to watch our analysis in future videos. Thank you, bye bye, and I wish you a very good day. My name is Josiah Odanga.